Roblox was launched nearly 30 years ago, and this is what it used to look like. But now, 2 decades later, this is what Roblox is starting to become. And today I'm going to be going over the most realistic Roblox games that you can play today. The first game we're going to play is Frontlines. It's basically a Call of Duty, but in Roblox. Let's hop straight into it. I wonder how long this is going to take. As you can see, I've played this game for a little bit before this video. I find it really fun personally, but I'm going to showcase it to all the viewers that don't know the game. Got him. Got him. But one cool feature is this game does have kill cams, so you can see exactly how you died. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. You also have usable items like grenades and knife throwing, which are probably my favorite features about the game. As you can see, we got our butts handed to us. We're trying out this new map called Containment. Another really cool feature about this game is that there's sliding. Boom, knife kill. Unlucky. Here are some clips that I gathered from the game. We can all agree that this game is extremely realistic. Let's move on to the next one. The next game we're going to be checking out is Midnight Chasers. It's made by Midnight in Dev. Let's get straight into it. We have just loaded in and the graphics look okay, but trust me, when you see these car models, you'll understand why it's on this list. Let's look at some of these cars. Starting off with the cheapest car, as you can see, it is, something. This is an off-brand Subaru. Now we're getting into the real stuff. This is a Bugatti. Now we're getting into the real stuff. This is a 2007 Kronos. And this is currently the most expensive car on the market. It is priced at $13 million. It is a 1987 Parasite 664X. This thing looks like it came straight out of outer space. This only fits one person because of its unique design. Now let's not simp over the market and look at some of the cars I own. This is my 2004 Cope BMW. This is what the engine looks like. This is what the inside looks like. This beauty is my 2020 Parasite. This car mainly owns a front. And then under here is where my engine lies. This is what the inside looks like. Here's a closer look for reference. Now this is my prized possession, a McLaren. With an orange underglow and a carbon fiber sheet. This is what the front looks like. It also has wing doors that open and close like this. This is what the interior looks like. Closer look for reference. Let's take this baby for a spin. Woohoo! Going into some oncoming traffic. A cool feature about this game is you get to bob and weave through traffic, making your own scenarios. Now, there's a few things that I forgot to mention while playing, and the first one is that there's actually racing in this game. If you press the little map icon down where the present is, you can actually do some races with your friends, or just by yourself if you prefer to. And another thing is this community of the game is very, very strong and hugely around car meets. So I recommend you and your friends get some really sick cars and go to some of these car meets. This game has two main maps. Let's go to the other one. This is the Salt Flat maps. My friends usually play here because this is where you make the most money. There's two main ways to make money in this game. Number one is just driving, because as you can see in my bottom left, I make about $100 a second just driving this car. Number two is doing races. Now this is what my friends do to make money. If you have multiple people in one race, you can make a lot of money by winning a race. So buckle up and get ready to race, because this game is too realistic to handle. The next game that we'll be playing is Iron Man Reimagined. Let's hop straight into it. You can already see that this game has very realistic lighting, but that's not the only thing this game has. That's right, suits. Isn't it just so cool? I'm personally not going to show you all the suits. You can check out another video if you're really interested, because it would take too much time and I want this video to be fun. I'm going to go through the suits that I think are the coolest. The first suit that I think is super cool is called Project Sun Mark 42, as it flies onto you when you call it, like this. Isn't that just sick? You can also fly in these suits, as you might have guessed. There's an island up here, so I'm going to also show you a really cool feature about this game. If you're on PC and you press B for Super Boost, this is what happens. Flying isn't the only thing this game offers. There's also other Iron Men flying around that you can try and fight. If you look to my right, you can see all the controls on computer. If you press weapon cycle, which is G, H, and J, you can cycle between many weapons. The current weapons that I'm using are the two blasters, mainly known from the movie. But you can also cycle through those. You've also got rockets. You can also press R to do this. Isn't that just sick? It also has flares to stun your enemies, as well as a minigun. My personal favorite thing to do is go above the football field, stop flying, and then just land like this. It's so cool. There's also a soccer ball, but sadly it doesn't really move. But you can stand on top of it. Now let me fight some Iron Man. was fun. Another cool thing about these suits is that some of them don't fly onto you, they fly to you. Now let's look at some of the suits that I personally like the most. I like the Star Boost. A cool thing about the Mark 85 is that when you tap your chest, nanobots cling onto you and create the suit. Look at this. The same thing happens with the Endosim, but it just looks 10 times better. Another thing with the Endosim is it has custom weapons, such as this blade and this shield. Isn't that just insane? My last two favorite are the Scaver and the War Machine. This is the Scaver. This one also comes with custom weapons, them being miniguns. And then finally, this is the War Machine. With the same gun weapons. Another cool thing about this game is you can actually go to space, but you need certain suits. If you're free to play and you don't want to buy Game Pass suits, you can just use the Star Boost. This allows you to go straight into space. I will demonstrate. But just don't ask what happens if you don't use the Star Boost or a Game Pass Iron Man suit. I say let's go to the moon. But I'm not going to use this suit, as the other suit is faster, has more abilities, and just looks cooler. You do also suffocate in space, as you can see. To the moon we go. And here we are. These are some solar panels. And this is the moon base. The tiki bar and a grow tent for crop light. But for the other two planets, you should go explore that for yourself, because I don't want to spoil this whole game. Let's move on to the next game, because we can all agree that this game is super realistic. The second last game that we are going to be checking out in this video is called Woodland Home Showcase. Let's hop straight into it. And oh my lord, this game is extremely realistic. Look at this house, and look at the light shining through. Isn't that just so majestic? Look at this greenhouse, even the windows are dirty. Whoa, this looks so cool. The underwater could use some work, but considering what the above land looks like, it's insane. Just sitting here makes me feel an unreal sensation of joyness. Now the last game we're going to be checking out, but definitely not the least, is this. The Beach Cave by Tyler 2. Do you guys see this image? Isn't it just crazy looking at all the Roblox stuff around it? But you know what's crazier? This. Hello! This is my Roblox avatar in an insane environment. You get to climb rocks. Let me see if I can get on top here. I don't know how people put these kinds of games in Roblox. Anyway, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you ask me, personally, Iron Man Reimagined is my favorite game on this list. But comment down below what your favorite was. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.